Get excited about math. It can be hard to get excited about it sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
it's hard to get excited about stuff you're not good at.
I mean, you know.
But Tina's hanging out with a mom that has a way for your kids to get fired up about arithmetic.
This is not weird.
No, this is not weird. This is the real thing here.
Yes. Yeah.
It's Navi Riar. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me today.
You bet. Thank you so much. Tell us about your blog.
Instagram.
Yes.
Yes, so I love making math hands-on for families. I'm a former high school math teacher, but after the pandemic, there was such a need for families to get support on how to help their little ones at home. So I started an Instagram account, and the rest is history.
And it's called?
Math Teacher Mom Blog.
There we go. So here are some tricks for the little ones to, practice their math skills.
Yes, and you probably have a lot of these things at home already. This is simply an index card. I've created a 10 frame, and I used a hole punch so then we can slip in a piece of colored paper. So kids aren't just practicing counting, they're counting with context. They're gonna notice the color of the paper and they're gonna say, hey mom, I see 4 green dots, and that's what we want kids to do. We don't want them to just practice how to count. We want them to have a context, and when they see the different colored paper, they're gonna evoke an immediate reaction to that. Say, hey, I noticed the color, so now they're giving you some context while they count.
Okay. And what you got here?
This is a very simple setup to practice critical thinking skills. So I've got numbers on index cards, and I have the wrong number of cubes placed on top of each card. And this is going to give your child a chance to practice critical thinking skills by evaluating what's placed in front of them and say, hey, that's not right. We need to take off a block here, or we need to add a block here. So instead of just having them count, again, give them practice evaluating their critical thinking skills. So now they're not just counting, they're thinking about what they're counting, they're thinking about what they're seeing, and they're evaluating as well.
So you want them to move the pieces of papers to where
they're going to be removing the blocks to make them.
I see, okay.
They're going to say, hey, this one has an extra one. I'm going to take it off here. They're going to look here. Okay, this isn't 4 blocks. I need to add a piece here.
I see,
so now they're evaluating what's in front of them instead of just, again, counting.
Yeah. And just so you know, something like this, me in my crazy mind, is like, okay, the colors are bothering me. I need to put all 3 colors similar. No, never mind. Okay.
Focus.
All right, Navi, what else?
This one was super fast to set up. I've written the numbers 1 through 10, and they're going to practice sequencing numbers, placing them in order, and just placing Q-tips to create a little path. As they count. So now hands-on, you don't have to be able to hold a pencil, you don't have to write anything, and so now they're just practicing forming a path.
I see.
And this is such a great way to practice counting backwards too.
Okay.
Again, while you're sipping your coffee and you want to do something with your kid, but you don't have a lot of time, this one takes 2 minutes to set up.
Perfect. We got about 20 seconds to do this last one here.
Okay, here we're going to practice decomposing numbers. These are Lego blocks. I used a dry erase marker to write numbers and dots. So now you can practice with your child how to make 4 using different combinations, different groupings.
Oh, I see. I see.
And the last one, this is a lot of fun to practice addition. If you want to do 3 plus 3, my kids found this at the mall and they're like, Mom, we got to use it for math. So we've got 3 plus 3. We're going to add 3 more. They've got a sensory experience and it's hands-on, and they absolutely love knickknacks and gadgets when they're doing
that. Love it.
So,
Navi, isn't that great? Easy things to do with your little ones here. So follow her again on Instagram.
Math Teacher Mom Blog.
Math Teacher Mom Blog. And you have some events coming up.
Yes, we're going to be doing live workshops for families. If you're struggling with helping your little one with multiplication, that has been my biggest request. So working to put together a fun, interactive workshop for families.
All right, go to her Instagram to find out more coming up at the end of April, right?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Navi.
Thank you.
Guys, back over to you.
We love teachers. Good stuff. All right.
Now.